going on?
Ooh, it's Maria.
It's Joseph, your security guy, your security expert.
Yes, and we're ready to go get it.
Let's go.
Go, say it. No, we can't do that. So, hey, welcome back to. Oh, sorry, no. Welcome back to season 103 on our podcast.
She already started drinking. I'm sorry, y'all.
I know I did it. I ain't even got started.
She took a shot
What
in the
happens when
restroom.
you're sober? I'm just kidding. All right, so thank you for tuning in. Episode 103, brought to you by Strategic Protection and TLC Foundation.
Shout out to them people over there at Loop Media. Different things in the security industry, what's going on. We've noticed a new trend that has taken place. For one, unemployment is up to I think 4.6%. So that's a big jump. Stock market will be affected by that, But hey, security industry is still here.
Right.
Some of the latest trends I've seen, I noticed in the security industry are, these guards is coming in just to accept the job. Just to take the position, just go out there and doing whatever they want to do. Crazy thing was earlier this week, I went out to did a post check, and I walked around the property, drove around the property, looking for the guard. Couldn't find the guard nowhere. He wasn't on site. But then he texted me like he's on site, not knowing that I was on site.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That is horrible.
And then the crazy thing about it, you using our software, our software that we use to do our daily activity reports and scans and everything, but you ain't realize that it was that you said you had the app still on your phone, and guess what? I seen you over there off the Beltway.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I seen you over there at the Beltway in Greens Road. But trying to talk about he right here on post scanning.
This is.
Nah, it's a different day and time for sure. I just don't understand how they can come here, play the part to get the position, but then when they get the position, the opportunity, they go out there and do something totally different at the trainings.
Yes, I agree.
It's just crazy. Then another cat, oh my God, let's not talk about him. Oh man.
Did he fall asleep?
Oh, we ain't even talk about that guy. I got another one, whatever. Oh my God.
Gosh.
No, but the other officer, he bugging, talking about changing my schedule, and I want to do nice and this, that, and the other, and so we, make way for him and work things out for him to give him to get him what he need, and then trash. Certified BFI. Don't even show up to the new schedule. I'm like, I don't understand why you crying, ask me to change your schedule and get your schedule changed. And we get it changed and it's to your liking, distance from your house is 6 minutes and everything, and then you just don't even show up to the location. I don't understand these folks.
And then they wonder why we try to get robots out there on the locations. Because they're going to be there. They're going to do the time. They're going to do what we need them to do. I don't know. Maybe we just have to try them out.
Yeah, we might need to get some robots.
And then people are going to be so upset.
But you know what? I want to say that day is coming very soon. I walked into my local Home Depot today, and they had 22 new registers, literally 22 new registers that was just automated. Ain't no cashier no more. So y'all can keep on messing up. These robots going to take y'all job. They already take them in the Home Depot and McDonald's.
Right.
So y'all got to get it together. Because after a while, an economy, a world with nobody working. Oh, man, I can see that now. That's going to be, boy, yeah, we have to put some fortress or some barbed wire around some properties or something to keep people out, because that's going to go crazy. Okay. Well, of course, I think it's important to society, because I think that we are, I guess, how can I say this? We're there to help law enforcement, because law enforcement is taking care of the bigger issues, and we're there to monitor and observe and report the things that they're not focused on at the moment, the smaller things, to prevent crime from happening, prevent these car thefts, prevent these break-ins in homes and apartments and tires being taken, things of that nature. We're there to try to help protect society and make sure they maintain the things that they work hard for. That's why I think it's important to society. Okay?
Because some people, they're just I don't know, they don't respect anybody or anything. So they don't care if they have. That's like if the police came up to them, they're already, what do you want? Or, why'd you stop me? There's nothing that you can change about that person to treat somebody. But somebody that is, just normal. I wouldn't know how to explain how to treat the security guard because you just treat somebody how you want to be treated, is what I would say.
Respect.
And just really.
But it still takes the security guard got to do better as far as how they present themselves, because I see a lot of guards. There's a guard, and man, I be like, man, why you want to get you some shoes? Your shoes is leaning, your uniform's all wrinkled and tacky. Yeah. I'm just thinking, appearance wise, hey, if I was a criminal, I would definitely come mess with him, because he ain't finna run nobody. He can't do nothing.
I felt the same way, and then he tries to get on to you about the smallest things, and then tries to be, tough about the situation. Like, we done put this big old arms out, like he's ready to fight. I'm like, dude, I can run, or just. Yeah, you can run. You can just run from him. I mean, there's nothing you can really do, and I get it. You're supposed to be, but see, some companies, since he's not in the field, in the office, or he doesn't show up, or. They don't come check on him, then I feel that's why he's like that. Like, just.
Or he could be one of those guys that's moonlighting the security industry, that's out there portraying that they work for the company, but they got a whole company uniform that they just stole, and out there.
From another person.
Yeah, from another company. And they out there moonlighting, getting that person to pay them directly instead of doing it the right way. That's a big thing in the security industry.
Yes.
But that's why that's why they don't get no respect as it is. See, me. Hey, I still to this day put my boots on and I shine my boots. I get my wax and I shine my boots. I take care of my uniform. My appearance is everything. And that's just how I was raised. That was one thing my grandfather always told me. Before you walk out the door, you better look in that mirror and make sure you're straight. That's what I do. Everything I do. Whatever I put on, I make sure I'm looking good. Because that first appearance, if it's the first time you meet somebody, you never know who you're going to meet when you go out there. So, yeah, that's very important.
I totally agree.
So if the guards can train up their appearance, they can give them a little bit more respect in this industry. They can have a little bit more pull. I understand for some guys they want to have facial hair, but yeah, you can have facial hair, but you got to keep it clean, because even HPD has facial hair, but they got to they have guidelines and policies and procedures they have to follow. So we do the same way. We're not freelancers. This is not the military. You're not private contracting security. All that stuff y'all be seeing in the video games. That y'all be wanting, y'all you come out here with these tactical vests on, all that. You can't even shoot your handgun right. You got to get the respect back in the industry. That's the biggest thing.
So why is so how can we make the clients happy?
Man, you can make the clients happy by delivering the service that you presented to them, by delivering that service, giving them everything that they ask for, putting the best guards out there, and not even just putting the guard out there, but the guard need to be monitored, he need to be supervised, keep good contact with that client, follow up with them, make sure that everything that y'all talked about and the promises and everything is being delivered. Just good open communication. I think that's the best way to making a client happy.
Okay.
So, Maria, can you tell me what's the difference between a security guard and a security officer?
So, a security guard, I would just say... That's a good question. Maybe somebody that's just slouched over.
Yeah, that's it.
Just not to the qualifications.
Correct.
Just very unprofessional. And a security officer, they maintain their presentation. They have their everything it needs from the top of the head to the bottom of the toes. Meaning, like, the uniform is, iron taken to...
Immaculate. Everything's in perfect order.
Yes. And, their boots are shined or not, but they're in uniform and everything is good. And does everything to the expectation.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree that the security guard is, what was that guard from Martin? Was it Roscoe?
Which one?
The old man from Martin. That's a security guard. You know, old man be at the bank with that there. That's a security guard looking just messing with everything, body looking any kind of way out there. His presentation was just horrible. Yeah, I don't think that I think the security industry would be non-existent in over 10 years because of the way the guards is, and because since the way DPS is doing it, they just let anybody. They don't even really care. I mean, they got the little thing in where you get a commission card, you got to get the MMPI test, but that's just a crumb in the bucket. You need to do more than that to make sure we get good, decent guards out here to put in the workforce, because that 40-hour requirement, you got to do it every 2 years. There's no physical training, there's no nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just an industry full of lazy folks, sloppiness, and folks that don't want to educate themselves. And I don't see it being around for much longer. It's going to die out. I really see the robots taking over. Mm-hmm. You know, and if Elon can get these robots taken care and get these robots developed and stop.
They already have robots at Walmart cleaning the floor. Like.
Oh yeah, you seen that? Yeah, it's a fake dude on top of the thing. I say that's scary as heck.
And it just be floating around where you're at, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
I seen it at Home Depot.
What do you think? I'm trying to steal something? Like, it is very weird. Like, oh my gosh, you see those, and then you see some at.
And the robots at the hospitals.
Yes.
Yeah, I see the and the robotics is very big. It's coming. It's going to take over the industry. I think that's when it's going to put the guards or the physical human bodies out of work, out of the industry.
Like,
listen, do not come to me, okay? When I ask you this question, how much do you need? And they say, oh, I need $18 an hour. Mm-hmm. Okay, $18 an hour. How much do you need to take care of yourself every month? And then you come out and say, oh, $1,500 a month. Like, are you serious? So you don't even know what you're asking for, because you're not even doing the own math. So I know you're not educating yourself, because I don't even think you passed elementary school, because you're telling me $18 an hour and then all you need is $1,500 a month. Like, them numbers don't even add up. Come on now. So I can give you $18 an hour. All right. So you want $18 an hour? So yeah, that basically is telling me, because you over here looking for a job with us, and you have an $18 an hour job, but you're not making enough money. Okay. So what that tells me, that you're not even putting the math to the pencil, the paper to the pad to even add it up right. You already getting that 20 hours for $18, and then you back over here talking about you need another $18 job, but you want 40 hours. Come on now, let's make it make sense.
Yeah.
So you finna kill yourself for that amount of money, and you don't even know exactly how much you need to live to survive every month. See, when I was coming up in the security industry, I knew that I needed at least, listen, this is back in 2000s, okay, 2003, all right? I knew from a jump that in order for me to do what I need to do, I need to leave $3,500 a month, all right? So I knew that, and that was at the age of 18, 19 years old. All right, these folks is grown, okay? Guy is 60-something, 50-something years old, talking about he only need $1,500 a month. He don't even know how to add it up. I'm like, this.
So what kind of business?
This is why I say the industry has been dumbed down by these illiterates that's not educating themselves. Just if you would just do the basics, and you would understand what you really need to take care of. That's why you running around jumping from job to job to job, messing up the industry.
Right.
And it's just crazy. I'm like, it's just mind. But I said, yeah. What was it? Young cat gonna tell me, oh, all I need to do is make $900 a month. I said, come on, I got a job for you.
Right.
I'm gonna give you 40 hours a week, and you gonna get that $900 a month. Come on in here, it's Mr. Smart Guy.
Wow.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
People are something else, you know. Like, when I call people and I'm like, hey, so what's your expected pay rate? Some of them are like 23, 25. I'm like, oh my gosh, is that for non-commission? They're like, yes. I'm like, how do you expect to get that? You know, you're only level 2. Like, that don't make any sense. And at the same time, you're just like, well...
No, not even level 2. If you expect me to get that, you need to be doing something else other than security.
Yeah.
All right? So, like, when I was doing it, I was doing security, but then again, I was bringing contracts to the company I was working for. Mm-hmm. So I'm getting more than what I needed. You know what I mean? I was getting my security check, and I was getting my monthly commission checks, too. You know, so you got to do more if you want that hourly rate, that money. $5,000, $10,000 a month. You have to do more than just sit on the post. Listen, so security industry ain't that industry where you're gonna come here and be $5,000 a month to be good. It's not the industry. You gotta do a whole lot. If you ain't getting no sales, then you definitely ain't finna bring that in. Okay, stop. Listen, if you want to make some money, come talk to me. I'll tell you how to go get the money. I would tell you how to go get the money. And I ain't gonna have you standing on no post. I'll tell you that now.
I mean, because it just don't make sense. Like, and then you have some that are just, $10, $11, $12. And I'm like, well, okay. Well, we can work with that. Probably even give you a little more. And some of them seem like so optimistic, but when they show up are just different things. Or some of them don't even show up. So,
be lost.
Like I had somebody, they were supposed to have an interview and she wanted $12 and she didn't even show up. And I was like, okay, well, were you really serious about the job? Like, you really sounded like you needed it, but at the end of the day, you didn't come. So that just tells you right there, like, I guess you didn't need it that bad.
Because they don't know what they want in life. They don't know what they want. They don't know how to get it. All they got to do is they had a hand out. Give me.
Mm-hmm. Gimme got his neck broke.
Man, yeah, he got his neck broken. There's other things too.
I know, that's right.
What do you think is needed in the security industry to make a change, a good change for the better?
So I would say a working phone for one.
Okay.
Because, I call people and it says text now app. And I said, what?
Yeah, they be using WhatsApp. That's crazy, man.
Oh, my gosh. I was like, oh, Lord. I was like, so how am I even supposed to invite you? Like, first of all, you don't even qualify. But I would say just a working phone, just a good appearance and presentation. But then sometimes you can bring a good presentation and then be slouched.
Trash.
So it's like a hit and miss kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like baseball. When they do that curveball, that little, that's how that sometimes that goes. So I would just say.
Oh, that splitter slider. Man, crazy.
The 3 and 4s, with the different codes, with the hands of baseball.
Yeah.
You watch baseball?
Oh, yeah. Big baseball fan. Let's go Astros.
Yes. Man, we need to set one up. We need to go to one of the games. I think this.
We might see one of the guards there. We don't want to do that. They
I don't even think they can.
They work. No, I ain't saying they're gonna be there. They didn't jump. They didn't took our uniform and went to work for another company. That's what they did.
And that's why I'd be hesitant, to bring some of the people in, because it's just like, man, we can help you. We give you different things to actually, help you get better and do things, to be a better you. But we can't babysit you. We can't change your pamper every time.
Listen, we give them all the tools that they need. I've
and
even
more.
given them
pay,
cell phones.
We pay them.
Man, yes.
We give them the
uniform.
Give them a job. We give them the post, where they're supposed to be, the work. And then they still ask for more. Like, hey, can I get money for my rent because I'm late? Can I get my car note paid? Can I use the company card, the company tablet? Can you buy me a phone because my phone fell down the toilet? Just different things. And it's like, dude, what are you doing with your money? Like, I understand everybody has bills, but at the end of the day, you have to look at it as, man, everybody has a job. Either you're going to make a way or you just can't perform.
Right.
You can't be everybody's mentor or guide, and sometimes the guards get mad at me like, hey, well, you said to call you because you're a big thing on goals or helping. And I said, yeah, I can help you to a certain extent. But if you're going to sit back down after I tell you to stand up, then there's nothing that I can do. Like, even for myself, sometimes I feel like, okay, well, man, you got it, you can do it. But then you're jumping ahead before the puddle even touches your feet, So you're just like, hey, Maria, you got to slow down. You can't you can't do things so fast. You got to slow it down. There's something that's impossible. Try to make it possible. Even if you have to call your grandma and be like, Grandma, I need, instead of calling the company to make you look bad, just try to get some help somewhere else. But I mean, we're here, we pay you, we expect you to do things. And then when we try to get paid
on time. We the only company that I know of that don't play around with your pay on the payday. You can ask any of our guards. We don't play around with it. You ain't got to worry about calling us and saying, where's I'm going to check when I'm going to get paid, because you're going to have it in your direct deposit on the day of payday. It's
Yeah,
just crazy.
even when I try to let them know, like, hey, well, there's extra hours out there. Do you want to take
Oh
a
my
shift?
God! Listen,
Yeah, I could do it since, you know, this and that. And then when it comes to the day,
crazy.
they're not even there.
listen. We had so many hours open doing barrel. It's crazy. This guy literally. I said, hey man. He called me. He said, my post don't have no power.
Okay.
So I'm going back home.
Nothing to do with your phone.
I say, why would you go back home if your post don't got no power? That's when they need you, because they need security to make sure nobody breaks in,
Right.
steals anything, or do anything they shouldn't be doing on the property. So why would you leave? So he leaves. I send another security officer out there, a supervisor, and he goes out there and works the post for the next 4 or 5 days, right? When the power do come back on, he called me, hey man, I'm ready to go back to work. Is there any way you guys can give me the money that I did not work, the days that I did not work for on my check? I'm like, wait, what? who does that? Like, you really asking me that question? And I'm literally telling him to do, I don't think they're going to be able to help you because you didn't work those hours. So he said, why not? I say, how can we bill the client for hours that you did not work, sir? Does that make any sense? Well, they got it. Y'all got it. It's besides the point. Who got it? We cannot. There's no way any company can bill for someone that did not work for the hours. It's not possible. And I'm like, this dude said that and what we had to do was do an advancement for him so he can get things taken care of. He didn't get the extra money he was looking for, but we had to come out with the advancement. But I'm like, you would have never even had to ask for an advancement 2 weeks later if you would have just went to work. You know, stop being lazy. Stop being sorry. I'm just gonna say the word. That's what it is, and go to work.
Because not everybody's built like that.
Well, they better start
And this new
refiguring
generation
itself out and
nowadays,
building.
they just
Trash. They just money.
give me, and don't want to do half
You know
the work.
why, right? That's because Mama was up there, you know, making this facade that said that they can get whatever they want, and all they got to do is act like they the man, and they'll get away. But they not being the real man because their daddy wasn't there.
Exactly, or
That's where
like
I came. They wasn't raised by both parents. They wasn't raised the right way.
like even the women that's out there slaving themselves, and they have these men that's controlling them to get paid and do this, you know.
Oh yeah, the ones that got the baby daddies at the house, he on the PlayStation.
Man.
And she at work. Yeah,
No,
I know.
not even that.
some of
Like
them.
the women that are on the street walking.
Oh, the streetwalkers. Oh,
Yeah, night crawlers or however you call
the lot
it.
lizards and all.
And then the pimp's just in the car sitting down, just looking at them.
Oh, my-
You just might as well just. Why can't you sell your body for do the things that these women do? Like, you're just looking for a handout or a paycheck because you weren't, you know, raised up right, you know.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. It starts at the house.
Or
starts
dad
at
left and
home.
never came back with the milk.
Yeah, that's
So-
crazy. You know, well, I said if the individuals can just get themselves together and do what's right and stop, I should say,
Being lazy.
stop being lazy, ask for handouts all the day time, then it would be a better industry because it'll be back to how it was back in the day when I was coming to security. It was just straight. You go out there and you work, and that was it. You work for what you want. Now they're not trying to work for what they want. What they're trying to do is get whatever they can get for free, and then they say, okay, let me go get a job for a couple of hours because I know they're gonna pay my rent this month, or I know they're gonna pay my light bill this month. Oh, I got that Obama phone or that government phone up there from Health and Human Service over there on Metafern. I got that phone from up there. That free phone they give out, so I ain't got to pay no cell phone bill. But buy T-Mobile or buy Boost. So that's what they be doing.
Oh my gosh! But then they don't even have that for a long time.
No, they
like,
don't.
oh, it broke or
I ain't get
this or
disconnected.
that.
I'm like,
It's like, dude,
Like,
you
that's
give
just
people
sad.
the tools they need, and they just don't use something, put value behind it. You know, if it was free or not, or paid for or given, just donated, however, you know, because you could donate somebody a house, and what they gonna do, tear it down?
tear it out because they didn't work for it.
And
They don't
so
have no
they
respect
didn't
for
care.
it.
You know, they don't care about the things that, you know, just people and society is just
Yeah,
a menace.
it's just sad how this industry and everything is coming down to this. See, security used to be an industry that was you can say it was respected. You had to live respect. It had some kind of morals and values, but now it don't have any value. It's not worth anything.
Right.
You know, it's just because of the type of people that's been hired, and then they come in and do whatever they want to do, and they just not caring. It's pathetic.
So, you know, because we had classes, you know, here, and, you know, doing the training, And boy, you see all kinds of personalities and things going on, and you know, some cussing, act like you're not even right there in front of you, you know, and then we're like, okay, well, let's just try to give them a chance, because I would say with our company, we give people chances, and then they just either blow it through habits, or don't show, or can you get me, or can I get, or can we get more kind of things, you know, so
that's crazy, man.
it's just
the guy gonna call me and say, hey, can I can we change my hours to from midnight to 6 in the morning? Cause my grandmother moving in with me.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what?
And or my grandma's sick and I gotta take care of her. Your grandma's asleep by 10 o'clock. So like, can I come in at 12? I'm like, sir.
How can we change what the client is asking for to fit your needs? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like the client is who pays. You not paying anything. You there to provide the service, so you can't.
You can barely perform the
now.
job.
You want to make You want to make that suggestion. We can make. Yeah, you can definitely make the suggestion to change your schedule, but not change the schedule of a location. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's why I say that's where it comes with with training and educating yourself. Because some questions shouldn't even be asked. And that was one of the questions that shouldn't even be asked. You should have been calling, hey, I need my schedule changed because I know in a couple of weeks, on this here date, this is what's going to be changing in my life, so I need to adjust things to fit this.
Right.
Not change my schedule at the post. For me.
Yeah.
Like, that's
better
crazy.
Fits you.
This is not the
not McDonald's or Burger King. Have it your way.
It ain't no way possible. You know, it's just crazy. I don't be understanding. I swear, this. Man, it's crazy.
They were just something else. Like, oh my gosh. And you know, we can't. It's hard to find somebody that's good enough or almost close as you are. You know, like I would say, same. You know, want to go get it, and bring it back, and just
same
actually
hustle.
have the motive and different things to bring to the table as you have, like expectation and presentation wise. It's hard to find people like that.
It is.
You know,
it's crazy. The guy told me yesterday, "Oh, my kids motivate me." I'm like, "How your kids motivate you? But on your paperwork and your task profile, you got 32 different companies. How do you motivate? They motivate you to make bad decisions. What's going on? If your kids motivate you, will be finding that one spot
and sticking
there. To it, yeah, and growing from there. But they're not even educating themselves to understand how to grow. Only way they know how to grow is they need more money. You can have all the money in the world
and still not be happy.
And not be happy
miserable.
Because you don't know what to do with it. You don't have a plan. That's how I was brought up. All right? And that's the smartest way to do things in life. Everybody want to go out there and now they want to be entrepreneurs and security guards trying to, on TikTok famous and stuff, on post in uniform, all kind of stuff, trying to make extra money.
On the golf cart.
On the golf cart. But you can do all that, but when you get it, you ain't gonna know what to do with it because you ain't have no plan. And that's the issue with you guys because you don't plan things out.
Right.
Hey, if I know that the storm is coming, guess what I'm doing? I'm planning, I'm preparing for it. The storm be coming, and y'all don't even be planning to prepare for it. I'm planning to prepare for it so I can make sure I can get to work during the storm.
Right.
But nah, I'm not that type of person. I'm gonna sit there during the storm for 4 or 5 days and just wait it out. No, I'm out there. Hey, y'all need some help? Where y'all can see me? I'm not the person to just sit around. You know what I mean? So you gotta have that motivation. You gotta have that heart. You gotta have that hustle. You gotta go get it. Mm-hmm. You gotta go get it and come back with it. That's all I can tell you guys. If you ain't gonna go get it and come back with it, you out there playing with yourself. You wasting time.
Yeah.
You wasting time. You might as well go crawl up under the rock and wait till it's time. Because ain't nothing you can do over here. Ain't nothing that we gonna call you to work with you because we already know your kind of actors. I can tell when you come in. Mm-hmm. And I give you a chance, even though if you came in some LeBron and some tennis shoes on, or with some jeans and a jersey shirt, I'm gonna still give you the opportunity, the chance. I'm gonna still give it to you, just to see what you want, because I don't want you to say, well, they ain't give me a chance. No, I'm gonna prove myself right, because I know you ain't about nothing. Mm-hmm. Because of the way that you ain't even have no respect for yourself, but the way you walked up in here. Mm-hmm. That's bottom line.
I totally agree. That's so true.
Now, there's some folks out there that come here like that really need the help, and we've had some guys like that, and they came and they really done what they said they was gonna do, and I appreciate that. Like when they do that, but it's more that comes in here and they be BSing. Mm-hmm. They ain't about it. They ain't about their life. They just all talk. That's all they want to do is sit there and talk to you on the phone. This ain't no call center, so
Right.
Don't come here. And we ain't auditioning for no role with Denzel, so you can be yourself. Okay? Stop all that faking phone. If you can't do a schedule, just say you can't do a schedule.
Right.
Don't sit there and say, okay, yeah, I can do this. No, dang well that first of all, I ask you, you have transportation? Oh, I can get to work. That's not the question. Because everybody can get somewhere.
Right.
The question was, do you got transportation?
Reliable, like
Yes.
do you have your own vehicle? And that's what I asked. Like, do you have your own vehicle? Because you can drive Uber all day long, and then you talk about, well, I ain't got no money on my bank
Man.
because I don't rode Uber. Like, it was tough for me 2 weeks that I rode it, and I was like, you know what? It's either buy a new car or just hurry up and see where the
Gotta take
process
care of
at
business.
with
Gotta see what's
getting it
best.
fixed.
Yeah.
'Cause
No, you can't dwell on it. You can't sit there and just wait for something to fall out the sky, because that'll never happen. The only thing gonna fall out of that sky is rain and hail.
right.
Or some snow. And we barely get that in Texas. You know?
We ain't had that since 2018.
I mean, at some point, you just gotta, you know, I ain't listen. I ain't the one. I ain't trying to talk down nobody. I'm trying to give you the tools to be successful. Because a lot of you guys is really out there lost.
Right.
And y'all just out there doing whatever you guys want to do. That ain't smart. That's that pillar to post method. You know, wherever they can lay their home, that's what they gonna call it. That's what they gonna claim it. You can't do that. You gotta do what's right in this industry. You gotta do right in the world, period. As a human being.
Because if you don't, then you just get put away.
Yeah. And they got a
That's
place
just
for
in
you, because
general,
what you
that's
gonna
society,
if
that's
you can't,
reality.
Yeah, because if you can't adapt to it, you can't do what's right. They got some place where you can sit down. They can put you away. Give you some, what they call it, shelves, the top shelf.
Yeah.
15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. That's how it go. That's how they go about the shelves.
Yep. So,
So yeah.
I mean, we try to help and do what we need to do for the employees and just different security guards that come in here, but just, man, sometimes they just knock us down, or, you know, they don't respect you.
Listen.
Because even myself, like, I would call them and just go over, like, hey, like, what's going on, or how have you been? Good. Oh, okay. And that just ruins your, kind of drags you away. Like, you don't even want to talk to this person anymore. So, you know, their vibe won't come off on your vibe.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'll just keep going, like, okay, well, you know, I hope it gets better. Just try to, you know, well, what's going on? And, you know, sometimes I'll go in detail, and sometimes I just try not to even engage with it.
So you better than me. I ain't trying to get personal with you. Cause
So-
listen, I don't want to hear your problem, because you won't want to hear my problem. My problems is bigger and worse than your problems.
Right.
You know, so yeah, you better than me, Maria.
Well, it's just something that, you know, like when I have to call him and be like, hey, like, what's going on with your scans? Oh, yeah. Like, he wants to tell you what you want to hear so he can hurry up and hang up.
I know.
And then I'm
Oh,
like,
man.
well, did you hear what I'm saying? Like,
I know a guy like that.
and I'm
Just
just like,
get you out the phone.
yes. And then he goes right back to work the next day,
Do the
and he's
same
doing the
thing.
same thing. And
Yeah,
it's
I
just
know.
like,
I know
dude,
somebody like that.
did I not reach out to
Probably-
you? And then I have to call him again. Hey, like, okay, so now you're jeopardizing my job.
Yeah.
I can't be
Yeah.
dealing with
And they'll
this.
never
Like,
understand
and
that.
then and
They'll
no,
never
and
understand
then he
that.
wants to get mad and say, "Oh, really? Because I ain't get my life." Yes, like you should have been had that 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Like it's not something that was new, brought to you yesterday, and something that just jumped out the sky. No, we've been telling you since we hired you on that within the first 3 weeks, 2 weeks, that you had to try to get the process done. You know, and so they just get, you know, they get out of hand sometimes. They go from left to right to upside down
No.
to standing up straight.
understand.
You know, it's just different things. So,
Yeah.
you know, and then another
Oh
one.
my God, they got so many. They coming with.
So many stories.
many
I got
stories.
a funeral
Listen.
tomorrow.
Oh my God.
I got a funeral tomorrow that I've been knowing about since last week.
Nah, it's what the guy tell me when I was talking to him about his 'cause I seen where he was at on the map. I said, well, you're not on the site, so I was just gonna play around with him. I said, everything all right? I know you ain't had no scans. All right. Oh well, my girlfriend came up here and brought me lunch, and I left my phone in her car. I said, really?
First of all, you're not supposed to have visitors.
Yes, first of all, right. I was like, dang, you left your phone in the car? And I'm thinking to myself, well, I'm out here right now. I don't see you, idiot. Like, come on, idiot. Like, I'm out here. Now I'm going to call you idiot because now you lying to me, and I'm literally on your post. Listen, I'm on the golf cart that you're supposed to be on patrolling, okay? I said, how's the golf cart going? Oh, it's working fine. I'm on it right now. You on it right now. Okay. I say, and you spoke to the you spoke to the client. Everything going good with the client. You checked in with him. Everything. Oh yeah, she fine. Everything good. Hey, when I went in there, the client said, "No, I haven't even seen him." I said, "You haven't talked to him?" "No, I haven't seen him." Asked the janitor maintenance guy, same thing. My friend, he come here, he's gone. I say, what? He said he literally comes here, he's gone. I'm like,
oh my gosh.
Okay. I said, where you at right now? And he was like, I don't know. So I walk around the property and guess what? I don't see him. But he telling me on the phone that he's here.
Where you at?
So then
he got his
I
camouflage suit on.
I call him back and I tell him, I said, hey, I'm just giving you a heads up, because I told you earlier that you was missing some scans. Supervisor on the way. Oh, okay. All right, well, yeah, I'm here. I'm here doing my scans. And still, no scans was being presented. No scans was scanned on the point. I'm looking at the board now. I'm looking at the screen. And he knows everybody else scanning at the other properties. Yeah. But he not scanning. But he there. I said, okay. And those would be the type of ones you just wait for him to get there. Where you was at, buddy? I'm right on the golf course. I'm waiting for him to come back. I'm on the golf course like this, just chilling, just hanging out, just waiting. It's like, come on, why would you sit there and make a story of not knowing if anybody on the property, on the location, if they have already been out there? You don't know nothing, but you want to sit there and fabricate, these stories like you were there doing your job at the same time, and you're not even there. Yeah, I know where you at. Like I said again, I sent you on the screen. Okay, you was in the area you weren't even supposed to be in. Talking about your girlfriend brought you some food and your phone got left in the car. But I didn't listen. I didn't walk around this whole property. Me and the janitor didn't walk around this whole property. Oh my gosh. And then the crazy thing about him, Maria checked, he on a golf cart riding, right? The golf cart was flat. Golf cart was flat.
Come up with something.
Come on, man. But I tell you now, he had a sophisticated lie. I said he must have went to school for lying. Cause that was pretty dang smooth. He was talking about my phone fell in the seat in my girlfriend's car when she dropped the food out. That was the first with me. And I done heard grandfather's passing, grandmama's passing, multiple, no more than 3 in the family. And I ain't never asked him how did you have 3 grandmothers or how you have multiple granddaddies. But hey, that's what they tell me. And I was like, I said, that was the first. I couldn't even get mad at him. I said, that was the first. I said, he trying, but he ain't gonna get this one.
Like one said, oh, I got an accident after work. Like, cause I had to go to work and I was getting off in the morning and I spun and hit a tree. Oh, well, this other one too said, I was on the way to work. It was raining so hard. I hit the neighbor's mailbox, but then I hit the tree. So now I'm in the middle of 1960, and I can't get through because it's flooded. Oh yeah, I heard that. I said, oh my gosh, dude, how you hit the neighbor's mailbox? But you're on 1960, but you hit a tree. And I said, do you have any proof for that?
Mailbox. What about when they call you? They say, hey, here's a storm coming. Do we got to go to work?
What kind of question is that?
What kind of question is that? Who said we stopped working because there's a storm coming? Or they call me, hey, I forgot to clock in, but I was there. And I did everything I was supposed to do. I was there. You can ask everybody that worked there. I was there. I said, oh, okay. I go look in the system. He ain't got no scans. He ain't got no kind of DNR.
Well, I take a picture.
No, he ain't got that.
I was here.
He ain't got that. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing. And I was like, okay, well, I say, listen. The way we work is the system. You have to scan. If you're not scanning,
then you get paid.
There's no proof that you was there. Okay, you can't falsify the system by taking a scan somewhere else. It's geofence. It's locked in on that location.
Yeah.
So don't come to me with that nonsense talking about you was there and you was doing your job. You just forgot to clock in. No, you wasn't there. You think that you can tell someone anything, especially a company, another company, and they just gonna believe what you say? No, it's a system, and the people don't understand the system that's in place. That system is gonna check everything you say. Okay, you cannot tell these folks anything. Oh, I got hurt on a job. Well, where you get hurt? What company was that? Right. They gonna reach out to that company. You can't just tell them you worked at Kroger's and you ain't never worked at Kroger's.
Right.
Mr. Rogers ain't gonna go for that. Come on now, it's a system in place, and you guys have to understand that you have to follow the system, and that's what I believe that's what's wrong with a lot of folks is they try to beat the system. But if you go by the system's rules, you'll end up beating the system that everybody is trying to beat because you're doing things the right way. Instead of trying to get ahead, trying to cheat, trying to rob, trying to scheme, you over there trying to plot, do it the right way. And you don't got to worry about all that. It's going to come to you. So for me, the bad reputation in security is, for one, there's no respect.
Stop repeating.
The guards that I see, half the time they want to be top flight. They got the vest on, the bulletproof vest on. I never wore a bulletproof vest. I didn't see no need to. I don't put myself in those situations, so I wouldn't need a vest like that. And the way I say that, when I say that, is by saying I don't put myself in those situations, is that I respect everybody. Even when they disrespect me, I'm gonna still be respectful because I'll never let the person have the upper hand and say that I was wrong. So people that I feel that when they're disrespectful and they're always aggressive, those are them guards they be having those vests on, or either they scary. And when you scary, you shouldn't even be in the industry. You shouldn't even have a gun, first of all. But that's just some of the things I think that can fix this here industry. Hiring the right people, making sure they're the right fit. Do not these companies, these mom and pop companies coming up that don't even have a DPS number. They're saying they're a company. Homeboys clicking up, doing work together at clubs and stuff like that. You got to stop that because you endangering yourself. I have a friend. He's been in security, but he started doing moonlight. He's working at a strip club, same tactical vest and everything. But his life got taken away. And I feel like if you work in something illegal like that, you're gonna be putting yourself in those situations. Okay, you're not with a reputable company. You out there moonlighting, getting that cash. Okay, cash is cool, but your family is now suffering. You got 4 kids you left behind. They left that out of daddy. You see what I'm saying? And it's because you put yourself in those positions. You out there moonlighting, do what's right. For one, when he got shot that night, I guarantee you, they didn't pay his. They didn't. It wasn't even. Not even that. It's the fact that the club owner didn't even pay out that night for him. You see what I'm saying? But when when it's a legitimate company in place, we still have to release those paychecks, no matter what. We have to release. Matter of fact, we have to release it to the family that's in charge of the body, not to the baby mama, not to the girlfriend. We have to go with what the paperwork says. Who's in charge? Okay. So that way your family still get that compensation. They still get that. They can help out with those funeral arrangements or whatever they need. But when you out there doing it yourself, moonlighting, bootlegging security, because that's what you're a bootlegging. I ain't got no respect for you. Matter of fact, I'm the type of person, if I know you bootlegging, I'm right now trying to get DPS to get a team together, okay, so where we can stop these moonlightings. That's what I'm working. That's my goal. That's what I want to do. I want to stop these bootleggers. I want you guys to really sit down and think about what you're doing because you're messing up the industry, not only the workforce industry, the security industry, but you're putting everybody else in jeopardy because, for one, you ain't going to no practice at the firing range. Okay, you're not doing it at all. All you're doing is you buying guns, you buying bulletproof vests, and just going out there doing whatever you want to do, like the Wild Wild West. You can't do that. So. Yeah, that moonlighting, that stuff, that's the biggest thing I think we need to fix in the industry. And anybody watching this video, any business owners that's watching this video, anyone that works for DPS is watching this video, get a hold of me. All right? I'm ready to put out a task force. All right? I'm ready to get a task force together to clean up this industry because we need it. It needs to be done.
We came back pretty hard. They probably weren't expecting this. But, man, it just has to be known, for people that have short-term memory or long-term, whatever it is, it needs to be known. These things are something that we take very serious. If your life or your family is not important, then please, at least try to hear us out. That way you won't say, well, nobody told me so.
Yeah.
You know, in our position and the things that we do is to better the society, the life, the reality, just the outside world when it comes to different things and situations. So I would say just really take this into reconsideration and actually do what's right instead of trying to do what you want to do. Like, actually follow the law and do everything to help and do better, you know, for the things. Because if we all got together and did everything right, then we will have a better life. The world would be going round and round, but we don't have that right now. It's just like going one way and then turn it back the other way. It's not even going a full circle. But I thank you guys for watching and tuning in. Just comment, like, and subscribe. That way you can get a notification whenever we do have our next episode. But thank you for tuning in. Strategic Protection and TLC Foundation. But thank you.
Don't forget Loop Media. Thank you for putting out Loop Media, for broadcasting it. And I wanted to just let it be known, anything I said on this podcast, I don't regret it.
Right.
All right, we need to fix this industry. And if you got a problem with it, you can just send me an email. We can talk about it so we can hopefully get together and fix this industry. Because that's the main thing. Let's fix the industry.
Or if you want to be join us on our podcast as a guest,
yes,
you know, feel free to
reach out to us.
Comment in the section. That way we can, you know, invite you in or see how we could go about that. But once again, my name is Maria, and
I'm Joseph, the security guy, the security expert.
Nah. No, we can't do that.